This is the dashboard that TNPs will be getting access to. Here you can check your college students' performance summary. Let's start with coding analysis. In the standard deviation curve, you can check your students' average, minimum and maximum mark score. You can also see the average of your students is lying in which band: needs improvement, service-based companies or product-based companies. And you can take appropriate actions to help them ease their placements. Now, we know that there are a lot of different topics in coding which needs to be practiced. In this pie chart, you can see the percentage of students practicing each topic and can help the students in improving the harder or their weaker topics. Now, we can also see the error analysis of students where we can help them save time and penalties during coding rounds. Apart from that, we also have rating wise problem solved, which again falls in 3 bands. You can see what number of students are falling in which band and then help those students in upskilling themselves. Now, the next chart is very important, where you get to know about the targeted rating of students. For example, students' targeted rating in trees is just 1000, which means that most of the students are only comfortable in solving questions up to 1000 difficulty. But as we can see that even for service-based companies, we need at least 1200 level. So you can plan accordingly and help them with their weak topics. Apart from this, you also have the option to download the actual data of students' performance. You can check the coding analysis summary where you will get very specific topics which your students need help in. You can also download the list of students with their marks who need help the most and can take some effort in getting them prepared for placements. Similar to coding section, we also have several different sections that will give you the knowledge of overall analysis of student. So we have CS fundamentals overall analysis. So this contains analysis of all the different subjects like general aptitude, DBMS, DSA, OS, CN, OOP and coding languages, which are all very important for placements. So over here also you get a standard deviation curve with min, max and average of students. Apart from that, here there is a new chart which is correct and incorrect answers. So as we know, in aptitude rounds there are often negative marking for wrong answers. So over here you can even check in which subject they are getting more negative marks and can help them there. Apart from that, we have subject wise scores as well as subject wise performance. From this chart it is very clear that OS and CN are 2 weaker topics of students in your college. So you can take some efforts in helping them understand those 2 subjects. We also get overall analysis of the CS fundamentals where again CN and OS are the weakest topic, and you can also download the student list and their marks to help actual specific students who are scoring continuously less. Apart from that, here we can also see that we have level wise analysis. So basically in each subject we have different questions characterized as easy, medium or hard. So we can see how much count of which particular difficulty your students are solving and are comfortable in, and you can take actions accordingly. Similarly, we have breakdown of different subjects, which is DSA, computer networks, operating systems, DBMS and general aptitude. So you can even go in detail and you can see which subject, which topic is the weakest one. Like for example in CN you can go ahead and see, okay, like these are the different topics that are needed for placement. So which topic is the weakest and where your students needs the most help. We also have Dream and Super Dream mentors who have aced placements and will help you in achieving your dream. Some of the instructors that we have are Aditya Sharma, who is an SWE at Akamai Tech, Rohit Doshi, SDE at Amazon and 2 times ICPC regionalist, Nikesh Baghel, SDET at ZS Associates, Rajat Agrawal, SWE2 at Tech of Technology, and Bharat Thakur, who is a candidate master on code forces. Apart from that, the students who will be consistently performing good in coding contests as well as aptitude rounds will also get referrals in these 20-25 companies. Now, this is the user's dashboard for coding analysis. Basically, we have several different graphs and summary over here which we can check. So basically, first graph is rating wise problem solved, which is again divided into 3 bands: needs improvement, service based and product based. So over here you can check for which difficulty level, how many questions you have solved and where you need to work. The next graph is targeted rating. So here we get the targeted rating for each of the different topic that is there in competitive program. So for example, if your targeted rating is 1000 for implementation, That means that you are only comfortable in solving questions up to 1000 in implementation, and you need to work more to upgrade that rating. This is again divided into three bands: needs improvement, service based, and product based companies. Now, the next chart is tag wise problem solved, which tells you about different percentage of questions that you have done. We know that we need to do all the different topics so that we are prepared for coding now. So from example, from this graph, we can know that data structures, we have only solved one question so far. So we know that we need to work more there. Apart from that, we also get a error pie chart. So we can use this to identify what kind of errors are we facing most of the times and help lowering that count. The next chart is heat map, which is basically used to track your consistency and get your weak points where you could not perform or where you could not practice. Now we have two different sections. One is coding and another is interview. So coming to the interview section, again we have some similar graphs over here, but this is from the point of view of interviews. So in rating wise problem solved, we have divided into three categories: easy, medium, and hard, where you can see count of each type of question that you have solved. Similarly, we have targeted rating. So for sortings, we are comfortable till medium, but for trees, we are only comfortable in easy. So you can track your performance from here. Then we have tag wise problem solved, which helps you in practicing diverse set of questions. And we have the heat map to track your consistency. Now coming to the contest start, we have two different contests: coding as well as interview practice. So if I start a coding contest, we have an algorithm that analyzes your weak points and gives you personalized questions according to that. These questions are just for you and not prepared for anyone else. So every time you start a contest, every day you start a contest, the set of questions that you get are only for you, personalized, right? So over here we have a 2 hours timer to solve 4 questions. These questions are basically from different set of platforms like CodeChef, Codeforces. We have curated a question bank and we are giving you the personalized questions from that. So you can go ahead and you can solve each of these questions, and we also sync submissions directly from those platforms, right? So once you submit it, we can also see the summary of the contest. Okay, so we have not yet ended this contest, so we can go ahead and we have a history page. Over in history page, we can see all the different contests that we have given so far. So in each contest, our placement algorithm bot generates a summary for each of the different questions, that why was this question important for you and why did you got this. So for example, I can see in analysis in contest 1, I got a question of brute force 1300. So Lucy, my placement bot, will let me know ki, okay, what was the reason behind which you got this question, right? So each of the different question, you will have a reason that why it was included in your contest. And as I told, these contests are personalized for everyone and not same. So every time you will get a question according to your weak topics where you need to practice. So you can check all your history here. Similarly, in interview practice as well, we can start questions and you will be able to get a new question each time, a new personalized contest each time, which you will be solving and upgrading yourselves. So this is our platform, Know Your Prep. Know Your Prep is basically a tool that helps you judge your preparation for placements. In this tool, you can get a detailed analysis of your strong and weak areas from the point of view of your core subjects, data structures, aptitude, and everything. Right? Let's go and see how to access this platform. So basically, you first have to come here, enter your details, and give a test. This test will contain sections from all the different topics, be it aptitude, be it core subjects, be it DSA, as well as coding, right? This would be an exact replica of what is asked in companies. Once you have given the test, you can come on check results and you can just enter your email to check your detailed report. This is the dashboard that opens up. Here we have several different sections. We'll go through them. You also get a rank list, so you can check college level rank list as well as global level rank list. So you can understand where are you standing right now in terms of placement preparation. Now coming to the different sections of the platform, you can see there is an overall analysis pie chart. Over here you can see different subjects like general aptitude, DBMS, DSA, OS, and the percentage of marks that you scored in each of them. You also have level wise score distribution where you can see how much easy, medium, and hard questions you solved. Apart from that, you have a bar graph for correct and incorrect answers. So you can judge your preparation of each of the subject very detailed, like how many negative marks you scored, how many were positive. Similarly, you also get a subject wise performance graph where you can directly see which subject is the weakest and where you need to practice the most. Now, this is for the overall analysis. Apart from that, we also have detailed analysis of each of the subject. Like for example, if you over here see like DSA, you were 6 correct and 6 wrong. So you can also go ahead and you can check DSA detailed analysis. Once we go there, you will see different topics that were asked in DSA. So time complexity, queues, trees, and so on, right? So you can get even detailed analysis of a particular subject. You'll get the similar graphs over here as well, level wise score distribution, correct incorrect topic wise, as well as a rank list for that particular subject to tell you where you are standing right now. You can get similar for each of the different subjects that we have.